Yes, good day to you guys and welcome to the Manifest podcast series. And this is actually part 2 where we talk about the law of attraction, law of vibration, and other laws of the universe that will help you manifest the life that you want. And I'm here to actually give you clarity in terms of manifestation. And we talked about a lot of things already. And kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung part 1, I strongly recommend na doon nyo simulan. And again, you can always go back to this video, especially if you want to manifest. If you want to get anything that you want. Now, we talked about the structures, we talked about this right here, and in this video, we will focus on your thought pattern. Kasi alam naman natin na dito talaga nagsisimula. From your mind, there's a sponsoring thought that will lead to an emotion that will make you take the action. And regardless of the actions and choices that you will do, most of the time, it is dependent on our feelings. And our feelings, most of the time, nanggagaling yan sa utak. Kung ano yung inisip mo. I'm gonna share with you another framework. Understand that the byproduct of any given experience is what we call emotions. That's the byproduct, right? And ano ba ang meron sa isang experience? Merong place, merong tao na involved, merong event or pangyayari, merong sound, meron kang narinig, and the event is related to a certain situation, and understand that if the emotions are actually extremely high, super taas ng frequency or super baba ng frequency. I'm talking about, in terms of frequency, no? If this is the mid-level, I'm talking about like love, bliss, happiness, and gratitude. And for the lower frequency, I'm talking about resentment, anger, hate, nandiyan yan. Suffering. Yung mga sobrang sakit. So what's happening is, if there's a certain experience na nagbigay sa'yo ng emotions na to, if we enjoy that moment, right? If we enjoy and allow the moment to happen, there's trust in it, this is actually an abundant moment. This is pure bliss and love. This is where we get to enjoy things. But the reality is, we don't learn anything from this. Why? Because we are not focused. Because we are simply enjoying, allowing, and trusting. It's actually a great moment. Yan nga yung minamanifest natin eh. Yan nga yung gusto natin eh. But the problem with most people is, we are not learning the patterns from this. Because we are not focused. We are not mindful. Teka, paano nangyari to? Saan nanggaling to? So that I can duplicate the situation. So that I can do this again. Because that's what we want. We are trying to create a structure related to this kind of experiences. But here's the problem. If there's a certain experience na ito yung naibigay sa yung emotions, I'm talking about pain, suffering, I'm talking about hatred, anger, sobrang bigat ng pinagdaanan mo. Now you will focus on the cause of that event. You will focus on the cause of that experience. So your brain will pause that frame. Parang pag nag-edit ng video, diba? May mga frames yan. And your brain will take a snapshot of it and that will become a core memory. So anything related to that experience, since meron na siyang picture, core memory na siya, yung mismong place, taong involved, yung pangyayari na yon, even the sounds, what you are wearing, the t-shirt that you are wearing, the shoes that you are wearing, will become what we call a psychological anchor. Kasi nga, there's an image anchored to it. Now, kung babalikan nyo yung lessons from the first episode, you will understand that whatever that you are doing right now is actually part of your patterns. Again, we have patterns na na-built nung bata pa lang tayo. From 0 to 7 hanggang 11. Kasi pagdating natin ng 12, nade-develop na yung analytical mind. Nag-a-analyze na tayo nun. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, may patterns ka related to your self-image now. For example, nung bata ka, na-reject ka, naagawan ka ng laruan. May award ka, pero yung nanay mo o tatay mo masyadong busy. Hindi ka binigyan ng attention. Nasaktan ka, nahirapan ka, napagod ka. Either way, there's a sponsoring thought within the boundaries of the self-image that you already have. Which then means na yung snapshot ng sinasabi kong experience na negative, i-connect ng utak mo yan dito sa dati mo ng patterns. And the problem with that is, You are now collecting evidences of the negative experiences. And that is why it's harder for you to manifest. It's because if it's a happy moment, if it's an abundant moment, you don't have evidences. You are simply enjoying, allowing, and trusting. That is why right now we will focus on the thought pattern. Paano ba tayo mag-isip? Now, if you look at this framework, you will then understand that the more that you overthink, the more that you focus on the strategies, the more that your mind will be anchored on the sponsoring thought, which is this. Kasi again, nag-overthink tayo pag negative yung emotions. We allow, we enjoy, we trust kapag positive yung emotions. So, ano yung point ko dito? Simple lang yung kailangan mong gawin. You just have to go back to this frequency all the time. If you are simply allowing, trusting, enjoying, without overthinking, without over-strategizing, the sponsoring thought will be an abundant experience, a loving experience, a blissful experience, a moment of gratitude where you are receiving. So, ang kailangan natin gawin, ano yung thought pattern na magbibigay sa atin ng ganitong emotions? If we can do that, we can then manifest. So, paano natin siya ngayon gagawin? Diyan na papasok yung tamang paraan ng pag-iisip. And I'm gonna give you guidelines right now. Una, napag-usapan natin na walang success overnight, walang manifestation overnight, walang biglaan, di ba? Another thing that you have to remember is, there will always be a delay. Hindi lahat ng inisip mo agad mangyayari. And the reason for that is, sa sobrang daming negative na iniisip natin, at kung nangyayari siya agad, malamang wala na tayo sa mundong to. Malamang nagunaw na si Earth. Malamang dumating na dito si Thanos. Diba? Like, the moment na pinanood mo yung Avengers, inisip mo, paano kaya kung totoo si Thanos? Wala na. Kung nag-manifest yung agad, naku po. Yari, diba? So, there will always be a delay. Right? Next is, there will always be resistance. And the reason for that is, hindi ka pa sanay mag-isip ng positive. Hindi pa nade-develop yung subconscious mind. Next is, you have to gain control over your own mind. Kasi you cannot manifest if lagi mong sinasabi, ang lagi mong lengguwahe is, yung utak ko kasi, ikalabang ko eh. Bigla ko na lang kasing naisip eh. Hindi ganon. There will always be a reason why you have that thought process. There's always a sponsoring thought and a sponsoring self-image. May pinanggagalingan po yan na patterns, pattern of thoughts, pattern of behaviors, at nanggagaling po siya sa self-image. Kaya nga binabago natin yung self-image. Pero para magbago yung self-image, kailangan ng structure sa paraan ng pag-iisip natin. Para alam mo kung ano yung dapat mong isipin at ano yung pwede mong gawin every time na may maiisip kang negative. Right? So, ano yung dapat nating aralin ngayon? And this will be, in terms of your mind, in terms of your thought process, this will be external and internal. And the idea is, lahat ng naiisip natin, most of the time, if you don't have control yet, most of the time, external po yan. Yung naiisip natin, byproduct siya ng environment natin. So for most people, it's really hard to manifest magandang bahay. Grabe, yayaman ako. Feel na feel mo habang nagme-meditate ka. Pagdilat ng mata mo, yero. Pagdilat ng mata mo, ang pangit ng bahay. Or habang nagme-meditate ka, tumatalhol yung aso, nagchichismisan yung kapitbahay, may nagmumurahan sa isang kanto, may nagiinuman dito. And then suddenly, ang saya-saya mo habang nagme-meditate, pag mulat ng mata mo, binatuan ka ng realidad, lalo mo tuloy hindi ma-attract. Kasi hindi naiintindihan ng iba, nasabihin na natin na 1 hour ka nag-meditate, the rest of the day, negative ka naman mag-isip. It doesn't work that way. Nag-meditate ka, dapat yung state, dala-dala mo hanggang gabi. So the purpose of the meditation is to prepare you for the day. Hindi mo siya ma-attract habang nagme-meditate ka lang. Kaya ka nagme-meditate para matutunan mong kontrolin yung utak mo. And we will talk about that in this video. Nagme-meditate ka so that you can learn how to actually control your mind, how to have ownership over your own mind. At pag-uusapan natin yan sa video na to. Mali kasi ang pagkakaintindi ng mga tao. Pag nag-meditate sila, akala nila pag mulat ng mata nila, tapos na. No. Pag meditate mo, it is part of your structure so that you can have peace. Para kalmado ka in terms of facing your problems. Meaning, you are meditating to control yourself. You are meditating to tame the animal, which you are. It's because if you act like an animal, na ang bilis mo ma-stimulate, ang bilis uminit ng ulo mo, para kang aso na pag may gusto ka, ganun ka kaagad. Na pag may stimulus doon, sunggab ka kaagad. Na pag nakakita ka ng pagkain, hindi mo kayang kontrolin yung sarili mo, bigla mong kakainin. Na kapag may nakita ka nakaka-stress, tatahulan mo agad. If you act like an animal, you cannot manifest. Manifestation is made for human being because we have the most powerful mental faculty. We have intuition, we have conscientiousness, we can project the future, we can recognize patterns, we can visualize, we can imagine. So napaka-powerful ng mental faculty natin except hindi natin nagagamit ng tama. So again, the objective of this video is for you to have control over your mind. Alright? So external muna tayo. We will study what you see, hear, say, do, so that we can think better. So in terms of the seeing part, it's what you watch and observe. Hear and say naman is actually the language that you have, or the words. Doing part is the action of your body. So this is related to your body. And then think can be influenced by these things right here, or this can also be internal. And the idea is, this most of the time is external, no? Yung mga yan, yung nakikita mo, external yan eh. Yung naririnig mo, sinasabi mo, ginagawa mo, external yan most of the time. Your environment, no? So ngayon, since you understand this, you have to be careful around what you are seeing all the time. What do you watch? Because your mind has what we call a mental algorithm. And the best examples will be your phones. The phones that we have, may mga cookies po yan sa mga website na binivisit natin for them to give us promos, better experiences, di ba? Etong phone na to, alam niya kung ano yung pinapanood mo lagi, binivisit mo lagi, para batuhan kanya ng produkto na bagay sa'yo, na sa tingin niya kailangan mo. This is listening to the conversations. This is watching you. So this is like your mind. Parang cellphone mo. It is constantly watching your every move, listening to what you say. They hear conversations. They are observing what you are trying to see all the time. So ever wondered why, when you Google shoes, pag visit mo ng Facebook or Instagram, may lalabas na ads ng shoes. Even while you are talking to your family, kahit hindi sa chat ha, it's like, parang nagugutom ako, gusto kong kumain. There are keywords and tags na pag open mo ngayon ng mga apps, lalabas doon yung puro pagkain, eat all you can, even content around food. So there's an algorithm that will give you what you want, that will give you what stimulates you, that will show you what already influences you. If a mobile phone can actually do that, your mind, your subconscious mind can do that better. Ulitin ko kung sobrang powerful ng algorithms ng mga apps ngayon, kung sobrang powerful ng algorithms ng mga social media platforms, mas powerful dyan yung utak mo. So, ibig sabihin, sa Instagram, kung ang lagi mong tinitingnan, mga sexy na babae, when you click search, ang lalabas doon, puro sexy babae din. Kung ang lagi mo nare-research, boxing, motivation, kotse, puro kotse ipapakita sa'yo. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung existing mo na pinapanood, yun yung ipapakita pa sa'yo. You will see more of it. Hindi ipapakita sa'yo ni Instagram, ni YouTube, ni Facebook, yung alam niyang ayaw mo at hindi mo pinapanood. Which means na kung ang pinapanood mo, puro clout, negativity, toxicity, the social media platforms will show you more of that. If you are searching for food, the social media platforms will show you more of that. Meaning, kung yung utak mo, negative lagi, ang hinahanap mo excuses, ang hinahanap mo reasons why hindi mo ma-manifest yung mga goals mo, excuses mo, bakit hindi mo magawa ang isang bagay, yung mga risk, yung fear, yung doubt, yung toxicity, yung mga negative anchors, negative situations from the past. Kung yun ang iniisip mo, your mind will give you more of that, will show you more of that. And the moment that you talk about it, kaya hindi rin safe na daldal ka ng daldal about problema eh. Kasi pag dinaldal mo yan, nandamay ka na ng ibang tao, narinig mo pa yung sinabi mong negative story about yourself. Walang masama if you wanna be open. It's extremely important in coaching. Don't get me wrong. But you don't do that every day. You don't do that every hour. Can you imagine? Magkikwento ka ng victim story mo, ito yung nangyari sa akin kasi ito ako mahiyain ako, ganito ako. And the moment you say, ako, I am, tandaan nyo to, whatever you attach to I am will be true to you. Pag ulit-ulit ka, mahiyain ako, ito ako, mahirap kami noong time, mahirap lang kami, lagi ako nare-reject. It creates a story and a narrative in your mind. And you will see that as you speak because we think in words. Alright? We think in words. So from the words, your mind will create images related to the words. And guess what? Your mind already took a snapshot of a certain experience na nagbigay sa'yo ng resentment, anger, and hate. Your brain already took a snapshot of the images na nagbigay sa'yo ng mga bagay na negative, ng mga bagay na nasaktan ka. And that is why you have to be careful with what you watch. Hindi ko maintindihan kung sino pa yung mga duwag, sila yung mahilig manood ng horror. Why would you put yourself in that frequency? Na takot ka, kinakabahan ka, ninenervyos ka, tapos manonood ka pa ng horror. It will add more fear to your mind. Diba? Ano yung ino-observe mo, pinapanood mo? Kasi sa mga 90s kid, lalo kung lumaki kayo sa probinsya, kagaya ko, pansin ba natin na yung mga anak natin, na mga 90s tayo, diba? So yung mga anak natin, like, yung iba dyan, 10 years old, 12 years old, 6 years old, 4 years old, ang gagaling mag-English. It's because yung pinapanood nila, pinapakinggan nila, at lumalabas din sa bibig nila, galing sa mga cartoons na English. Diba? Ang daming channels na para sa bata na puro English. E nung panahon natin, ano show? Mr. Bean. Oh, hindi nagsasalita. Diba? So, hindi tayo natutong mag-English. Kasi yung pinapanood natin, Bubblegum, si Mr. Bean. Yung anime natin, hindi English. Simulan na ang laban sa kupunan ni Eugene! Laban sa kupunan ni Taguro! Tapos! Oh, diba? Even si Goku, Tagalog. Kasi wala pang internet eh. Sa TV pa lang tayo nakaasa sa information. So bottom line, whatever you do right now was actually anchored from the past. I'm not saying I'm really good in English now. Pero kahit papano, natuto na po ako. Kasi inaaral ko. Kasi tinatry kong magsalita po ng English because I'm planning to become an international speaker. Marami rin pong nanonood ng mga OFW. So bottom line, pwede siyang baguhin. But you have to be careful. Because all these things, tandaan nyo to ha, all these things right here is a choice. Ikaw ang pipili ng panonoorin mo. When you go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you can search. Sa Google mismo, unang-unang nakalagay doon, search. Ang Facebook, nakalagay sa taas, search. Instagram, search. TikTok, search. Pero instead na mag-search ka, imbis na unahin mo yung pag-search, inuuna mong mag-scroll. And when you scroll, ang gumagana, yung algorithms, base sa dati mo nang pinapanood. Ibig sabihin, if you want to change your thought pattern, you have to be intentional in your choices. Dapat malinaw ang intention mo. That I want to change. I want to change. Gusto ko magbago. I want to change who I am. I want to change my self-image. I want to change my life. I want to change the results that I had been creating. I want to manifest. So you have to be intentional. So instead na scroll ka lang ng scroll, puro negativity na napapanood mo, puro toxic, kahit comedy pa yan, kung hindi nakakatulong sa manifestation mo yan, iwasan mo muna. Because again, you are trying to change your self-image, you are trying to manifest. Ang dami mong pwedeng i-search. Hashtag MJ Lopez. Hashtag MJ Lopez Media. Hashtag Success Blueprint. Diba? Ang daming mga magagaling na speakers. We have Jim Rohn, we have Tony Robbins, we have Dean Graziosi, we have Grant Cardone, Ryan Serhant, Rob Dial, we have Jay Shetty, Jordan Belfort, Jordan Peterson, MJ Lopez. Ang dami. And you can choose. At pag alam mong hindi na nakakatulong sa'yo, edi don't watch. How basic is this? Negative, positive. Saan ka nakatingin? Dito. Gano'n siya kasimple, babaguhin mo lang yung tinitingnan mo. And most of the time, even if you are in a positive situation, dun ka pa rin nakatingin sa negative. The idea is, naikwento ko sa inyo sa episode 1, even if you are in a negative situation, you can watch and observe yourself while you are in that situation so you can learn from the experience. The idea is, even if you are in a negative situation, you can see this. You can look at this. You can look at positivity. Problems, solution. Lagi kang sa problema lang nakatingin. Paano mawawala to? Mag-focus ka sa solusyon. Ito problema sa iba. May solusyon na. Kaya ng aksyonan. Unti-unti nang ina-aksyonan, nakatingin pa rin sa problema. Diba? It's your thought pattern. Can you imagine? You are trying to lose weight. You are trying to manifest a healthy and aesthetic body. And while you are jogging, you are imagining food. You are craving unhealthy food. Paano mawawala yung craving? Alisin mo siya. Diba? Dapat habang nagja-jogging ka, ina-actionan mo na, sinusolusyonan mo na, nasa solution ka na. Ano ini-imagine mo? You are eating healthy food. That's the purpose of the self-image. Na hindi mo lang tinatry, baguhin yung resulta. Diba? It's like, the results and events, sexy body, aesthetic body, healthy body. But the self-image is, I am a healthy person. I have great habits. I work out every day and I eat healthy food. So, ibig sabihin, yung thought pattern mo, i-relate mo sa who. Ito problema sa iba. Gustong yumaman, may problema sa negosyo, saan nakatingin? May problema sa negosyo at may solusyon naman sa negosyo. Most of the time, ano problema? Pera. Ano solusyon? Di ba pera din? Pares lang yun eh. Magkaiba lang ng thought pattern. Dito, nakatingin ka, walang pera. Dito, paano magkakapera? Pero ang nangyayari, malinaw na eh. In a business, you just have to sell your products. You just have to learn marketing. You just have to change your pattern as a person. Because the chokehold of any business is actually the leadership and the psychology of the owner of the business. Akala mo ang problema, strategies. Akala mo ang problema, pera. Hindi. Ang problema, ikaw. Ikaw yung negosyante eh. Ang problema yung psychology mo. Ang nangyayari, ang solusyon ng simple. Nandito ka na sa solusyon eh. Bakit? You want financial freedom. You want time freedom. O di ba nagtayo ka na ng negosyo? So nasa solution ka na. Hindi mo lang kayang i-acknowledge. You just fail to acknowledge that you are in the solution already. Pero kahit nasa solution ka, again, mabigat sa pakiramdam. We are only talking about the thought process here, ha? We're not yet talking about emotions. We're talking about the thought process. Andito pa lang tayo, guys. Wala pa tayo sa emotions, okay? So, ibig sabihin, regardless kung nasan ka, wag mo munang isipin yung emotions, ha? Kasi pati emotion, ino-overthink mo eh. Ang emotion, pinapakiramdaman po, hindi ino-overthink. Nasa solution ka na, nasa business ka na, doon ka pa rin nakatingin sa problema. Wala kami pera. Nasa solution ka na nga eh. Kung ang focus ng utak mo, the frame of mind, the pattern of thought is, okay, I'm in the solution already. Yes, ang bigat ng sitwasyon ko, ito yung problema. Pero sino ba ako? Babalik ka lang dito. Babalik ka lang sa self-image. Babalik ka lang dito. So, paano ba ako dapat mag-isip? Ito na yung problema. Sige, ito yung problema, in-accept ko. Nasa solusyon na ako ngayon kasi nagtitake na ako ng action eh. Gaano ako dapat ka-consistent? Paano ako dapat nag-show up? Dapat grateful ako ngayon kasi may negosyo na ako. Dati nga wala eh. Dapat na-appreciate ko tong sitwasyon ko. Kasi tong problema ko, galing to sa sitwasyon ko eh. Yung attitude ko pala yung mali. Isipin mo, kailangan ko lang naman ng benta, nakatingin pa rin ako sa pera. Imbis na ang tingnan ko, saan ako makakahanap ng kliyente. So it's just a pattern of thought. Na if you learn how to shift your mind, na instead of looking at the problems, you look at the solutions. Pag natutunan mong gawin yan, you will eventually manifest. So ang goal natin ngayon is baguhin mo yung thought pattern mo. So kailangan intentional ka sa pinapanood mo, sa nakikita mo. Here, kung sanay ka sa negative, chismis, yan yung emotional home mo, diyan ka nakatira dati, ano nangyayari? Pag nakarinig ka ng negative, yun yung paniniwalaan mo. At yun yung lalabas sa bibig mo. Pag nakarinig ka ng positive, totoo ba? Diba? So, I want you to acknowledge your thought pattern right now. I want you to accept the reality. Paano ka ba mag-isip? Pag nakarinig ka ba ng negative, ay, oo nga, may kabit. Oo, nakapag-asawa ng afam, kaya may pera. Kahit kitang-kita mo na yung babae, nagbebenta ng sabon, nagbebenta ng insurance, baka nasa networking, lahat na nang pwedeng ibenta, binenta na niya, maliban sa sarili niya. Kitang-kita mo na araw-araw nagpo-post. Pero ang chismis, may afam, yun ang paniniwalaan mo. If that's you right now, isa lang ibig sabihin yan. Your thought pattern is negative. And it's easier for you to believe the negative things. Tapos, pag sinabing yumaman kasi sa negosyo, baka scam, baka nanloloko ng tao. If that is you right now, you're always doubtful. Tandaan nyo, kung paano ka sa iba, ganun ka sa sarili mo. If you are doubting and judging other people, it means that you are doubting and judging yourself as well. So you have to be careful with your thought pattern. Kaya nga siya tinawag na your thought pattern. Kasi kung paano ka mag-isip, palabas, ganun ka rin paloob. As within, so without. So, however you act externally, it is what you are internally. So you have to be careful with how you think. So alam mo na babaguhin mo, o nga no, pag sinabing positive, parang hirap ako maniwala. It's because nasanay kang pakinggan yung negative. Next is, base dito, ano yung pinipili mo? What are the choices? Because the things that you do dictates what you will see, what you will hear, and what you will say. Ibig sabihin, there's an action involved in this one, especially if you wanna change. Kasi, kailangan mo mag-type, kailangan mo mag-search, kailangan mo maging intentional in watching the videos. Kailangan mo maghanap ng community. If you wanna hear better, find a community. Kaya nga, napaka-powerful ng courses natin eh. Kasi imagine mo, when you enroll in the course, you will have a community of people who are dedicated and committed to learn. People who are willing to pay. Sorry but let's be honest. A major example is, alam mo sa sarili mo na kapag ang anak mo pinag-aral mo sa public school versus Lasal, ano ba difference nun? Pera, budget. Pero apart from that, the kids in Lasal, mapapansin natin, mas respectful, mas may disiplina, mas sanay sa may pera, iba yung lengguwahe. It's because pinalaki sila ng mga negosyante na may magandang mindset. Saan nagkakagulo? Saan nauuso yung drugs? I'm not judging. Except that this is another community. Bakit ko to sinasabi? Kasi dito ako lumaki. Dito ako nasanay. Alam ko ang galaw sa isang mahirap na community. Diyan nauuso yung ang bata pa lang nagtitinda na ng drugs. Nagyoyose na agad, nagbibisyo na agad, nagmumurahan, disrespectful sa magulang, mga bullies, lagi nag-aaway, suntukan. Now, I understand, very important yung adversities sa mga kabataan. Very important na dumaan din sa problema. But we are not talking about that. We are talking about the power of communities, which means that people who are willing to pay attention. So ikaw, saan community mo ilalagay yung sarili mo? You will learn how to manifest in the free videos. But if you want a better community, tandaan nyo ha, yung courses po natin are simply courses, alright? Wala pong business opportunity dyan, wala pong recruitan, wala tayong affiliate program. Pero mapapansin nyo, yung mismong mga student na natin, yung nagbebenta ng course kahit wala naman silang mapapala at kikitain. It's because what we want is to grow the community and for you to be part of the community. Kasi yung community nagtutulungan. Ang sarap kaya na ang daming tao with the same language, ang naririnig mo, puro positive, puro transformation. You will hear the possibilities and pag paulit-ulit yan, little by little, your heart will be open to possibilities. Your heart will be open to the unknown. Mabubuksan yung puso mo sa mga bagay na hindi mo pa alam. So instead na matakot ka, magduda ka, you will be curious in what can happen and what will happen. Kailangan mo ng community. Pag nangyari yan, na bago yung pinapakinggan mo, mababago na rin yung lengguwahe mo sa sarili mo. And changing your language towards yourself will change your self-image. And it will always start with your thought pattern. And what you do, magiging normal yung mga tamang choices. Nagiging normal yung pagpili ng tamang videos, nagsashare kayo sa isa't isa ng libro, nagsashare kayo sa isa't isa ng magagandang videos na makakatulong, nagsashare ng mga vlogs, ng mga podcast. Maybe in a particular community, you will talk about a certain video, ano yung natutunan nyo doon, magbe-brainstorm kayo around it. And if you are enrolled in the courses, grabe yung sharing. Grabe rin sila mag-take ng action. And little by little, they will start to influence you. Kasi hindi ka na nag-iisa ngayon. So that's the power of it. You have to find a community. And you have to be intentional around it. Tandaan mo na ikaw ang pipili ng i-influensya sa'yo. Kasi whatever you watch in social media, kahit hindi mo gusto yung tao, pag paulit-ulit mong pinapakinggan at pinapanood, may influensyahan ka niyan. At kung hindi naman nakakatulong sa manifestation mo, why are you allowing them to influence you? Which means that you have to, you have to guard the doors of your own mind. Kailangan bantayan mo yung pintuan ng utak mo. Either aalisin mo yung sarili mo sa maling environment para hindi mo makita, marinig, at hindi mo ma-duplicate yung patterns nila, yung thought pattern, yung emotional pattern, yung pattern of actions and behaviors. Pero kahit nandyan ka sa environment na yan, kasi nga baka wala pang pera, hindi ka pa makaalis, it's easy for you to add a community. Kagaya nito, online community tayo. When you enroll in the course, you will have an online community. And the thing is, you can always choose kung hahayaan mong pumasok yung sa utak mo. Kasi kahit nasa negative environment ka ngayon, kontrolado mo to. You can always detach from the environment, put on a headphone, and focus on watching a video. Or maybe watching videos over and over and take notes. Because if you immerse yourself, your body will start to feel. Now, understand this. Understand that your mind is like a garden. Okay? Yung utak mo para siyang hardin. So, mind equals garden. Kung ano yung itinatanim mo sa garden ng utak mo, yan yung mag-grow. Ano ang way para magtanim? Thinking. So, if you think about a certain goal or a certain dream, nagtatanim ka ng seed. If you think about it again and again, dinidiligan mo siya. And I understand, hindi maiiwasan, kasi tao lang tayo, na makakaisip tayo ng mga bagay na negative and toxic and clout and hateful and mga bagay na nagdadala ng hate, resistance, pain, suffering, and stuff like that. I understand kasi diyan tayo galing, di ba? Ulitin ko, diyan tayo galing. So it's easier for us to think about this rather than thinking about this. And the bad news is, na pag-usapan na natin kanina, in terms of experiences, no? You have evidences of this. Kasi nga, nag-take ng snapshot. There's an image in your mind around this. That is why, ang daling magtanim ng negative sa utak. Kaya nga, ang daling mag-ani ng negative sa utak. Kaya nga, ang daling maniwala sa negative, ang daling makinig sa negative, at mas may tiwala ka pa sa mga taong negative. And that's a huge problem. So, ang ibig sabihin nito, in the garden of your mind, ito yung nag-grow. And mas mag-grow yan kung yan yung lagi mong didiligan at i-feed. So what's my point here? You have to be intentional in choosing to think about your goals, to think about your dreams. Kailangan mo siyang diligan ng diligan at kailangan you will spend more time thinking about this, visualizing about this, feeling this instead of this. Ulitin ko, initially, mahirap iwasan to. I understand. Galing din ako dyan. So, ang kailangan lang mangyari, mas lamang ito. Maging habit, maging maayos yung mental algorithms mo, makapag-build ka ng bagong patterns around thinking about your goals and dreams, around positive thoughts, around shifting your focus. Kailangan mas lamang ito para ito unti-unting mamatay. Para yung naitanim mong negative, unti-unting mawala. That is why you are guarding the doors of your mind. Kasi pag nakinig ka sa iba, madidiligan to. Pag nakinig ka sa positive, nadidiligan to. So pipili ka, alin dyan yung didiligan mo. Kaya dahan-dahan sa pagdidilig, guys. Alright? So again, yung mind mo. Oh, anong iniisip mo ngayon? So pag sinabing dilig, anong iniisip mo? Oh yan! Yan yung utak mo. Alright? Hindi garden, madumi ang utak mo. Now, what are the action steps that we can do? Dito na papasok yung hili kong i-share sa inyo sa video na to. Alright? I'm gonna give you several tips right now. Powerful tips. Meditation. Watch and listen. Read. Grow. And lastly, engage your body. Okay? Okay. So the purpose of the meditation is to be familiar with. Kasi most of the time, again, align tayo sa pag-iisip ng negative, di ba? Iniisip ng utak mo, naramdaman ng katawan mo, gumawa ka ng negative na action na hindi magbibigay sa'yo ng magandang resulta. Our goal for us to manifest our goals and dreams is to have alignment in positivity. To have alignment in terms of thinking about our goals and dreams. That's the goal. And the best way to do that is through meditation. It's because pag nagme-meditate ka, align yung buong katawan mo. Kasi you are teaching your body that you are the master. You are teaching your mind that right now, kahit ayaw mong umupo, ang dami mong iniisip na problema, ang dami mong iniisip na negativity, uupo tayo, we will enjoy this moment, we will focus on this process, and we will focus on the now. At yung utak mo, lumilipad kung saan-saan, pipilitin mong i-align yung utak mo sa gusto mong i-imagine, sa bagay na pinoproject mo. Alright? And that will give you control over yourself. That is why you have to do this over and over. Meaning, di ba, meron kang mind, heart, and body. The purpose of this is for your mind to be familiar with a certain emotion, a certain event, a certain result that you want. And then, through meditation, you will engage your heart and immerse your heart. Anong mararamdaman mo kapag nandun ka na? Kaya nga, ang keyword ko lagi sa meditation is see and feel. Yan yung pinaka-basic. See your goals, see your dreams, and feel the emotions. Anong mararamdaman mo kapag nandun ka na? And then, your body is at peace. Nakaupo ka lang, kalmado ka, and this is giving you control. Kahit wala kang ginagawa dito, it is the act of doing nothing. Even if your body wants to sleep, even if your body wants to do something, even if your body wants to run or whatever, it's the act of you controlling your body na teka, I am taming you. I am you, and I control you. Alright? It's you controlling the animal that you are. So, it's the act of having control. Kahit ayaw mo, uupo tayo at magme-meditate tayo. Kahit naiinip ka, uupo tayo at magme-meditate tayo. Kahit naiiyak ka na, negative yung naiisip mo, uupo tayo, magme-meditate tayo, mag-iisip tayo ng positive. So, akala ng marami, ang powerful sa meditation is habang nagme-meditate, nagma-manifest na siya. It can happen. Right? The moment that you are meditating, you are sending the signal out. You are sending the signal to the universe. You are sending the signal to the Creator, to God. You have this electromagnetic field. You are sending signals. Don't get me wrong. Pero, isa pa sa pinaka-powerful sa meditation is not just the sending of the signal. Hindi lang ito yung basta nagbigay ka na ng order sa universe na ito yung gusto ko, universe. No. Hindi lang yun. It's about the mental toughness. It's about the self-image, the control you are giving yourself na teka, this is what we will do. And the moment that you gain control, that's the start of manifestation. Watch and listen. Make sure na kung ano man yung minemeditate mo, yun yung pinapanood at pinapakinggan mo. You can either watch videos about the cars that you want or watch videos about an abundant life because we are extremely visual. Pwede mong tingnan yung mga vloggers na magaganda yung buhay. Pwede kang manood ng movie na ang yayaman ng mga bida. You can watch videos like this where you can learn. You can listen to the podcast. But you have to be, again, intentional in watching. And if you are watching this video right now or listening to this podcast, congratulations to you. But you have to connect. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you are meditating, dapat related doon yung pinapanood mo because what you are trying to fix is your thought pattern. Kung paano ka mag-isip. The thought process that you have right now, yan yung inaayos natin. Kasi pag naayos mo yan, automatic magbabago yung self-image mo. Encourage you to read, mainly because, for the sake of discipline, again, kahit nakakaantok, mahirap, you are trying to gain control over yourself. You can simply read 1 chapter a day or 1 chapter a week. And the purpose of this, watch and listen, saka read, is actually giving your mind a new information. It's because if you are not learning something new, your mind will be anchored to the things that your mind already knows. Which means, na naka-anchor yung utak mo sa past, sa negativity na naman. Di ba kailangan mo nga ng bagong identity? So, kailangan mong maglagay ng bagong information sa utak mo. And the good part is, when you do this, you will grow. And the purpose of the growth is for you to have certainty. Na minsan kasi, ang hirap maniwalang mag-manifest, di ba? Ang hirap maniwala na maukuha natin yung goals natin bigla-bigla. Pero pag nag-grow ka, little by little, naniniwala ka na. For example, if you go to the gym, first time mo sa gym, parang ang hirap maniwalang gaganda katawan mo. Pero after 1 month, 2 months, may nakikita ka ng maliit na results, you can feel that you are growing as a person, you are getting stronger, you feel better now. Eventually, mas maniniwala ka na. So the purpose of this, the purpose of the growth is for you to trust and for you to have certainty. So pag ginawa mo ito paulit-ulit as part of a structure for you to create a new self-image, you will eventually grow and now's the time for you to trust and for you to surrender. And when you do that, when you surrender to the manifestation, when you surrender to what God can do, to what the universe can do, to what your creator can give to you, if you can surrender to that and believe and trust, and just enjoy the process and focus on the now, that's the start of manifestation. Now, para saan to? Hindi pwedeng tamad. And most of the time, when we work out, ang pumipigil sa atin, hindi katawan natin. Ang pumipigil sa atin, yung utak pa rin natin. And engaging your body, working out, regardless of how you feel, doing something that you know you must do, that you know you can do, gawin mo lang siya, it will increase what we call your mental toughness. And the goal here is to gain control over yourself. At ito yung i-incorporate mo sa structures na gagawin mo. So right now in this video, I really hope that you gain clarity over the thought pattern that you must have in order to manifest anything that you want. So ngayon, alam na natin ano yung reason bakit hindi nagmamanifest. Kahit ang imagine mo bakit hindi nagmamanifest agad. It's because there's a science to it. In the next video, we will talk about embracing a new self-image. We will talk about one of the most powerful tools that I'm sharing for free. Kaya nga, I strongly recommend that you like this video, you comment on this video for us to create more videos like this. Kasi paano namin malalaman kung natuto kayo, kung gusto niyo yung mga videos na to? The best way for us to know is to express, guys. To support us. You like, you comment, you share, you express your gratitude, you share with us the learnings, and you share this with a lot of people. Kasi kung ikaw natutulungan ka ng mga videos, marami pang pwedeng matulungan. Especially, yung mga tao na alam mo na may maling thought process na. Na baka yung algorithms nila, mental algorithms nila, yung algorithms nila sa mga social media nila, hindi na nagwo-work para tulungan sila, di ba? Ikaw yung intentionally tutulong sa mga tao para maayos yung thought process ng mas maraming mga tao. And if you are serious about learning and manifesting, you can enroll in our courses. So we have that 10 powerful skills. Ano yung 10 skills na ginamit ko, kaya 19 pa lang, milyonaryo na ako. At hanggang ngayon, ginagamit ko, tinuturo ko sa mga tao na nagwo-work pa rin hanggang ngayon. Ano yung 10 skills na kapag inaral mo at minaster mo, makakatulong sa'yo para yumaman ka. And guess what? We're talking about the 10 most powerful, 10 most essential skills. And what will enhance those skills? Self-mastery. Having a blueprint. And that will be success blueprint as well. So it's up to you, alin dyan yung uunahin mo because parehas siyang mahalaga sa'yo. I strongly recommend you start with success blueprint. But if you cannot afford it yet, you can start with something more affordable, which is the 10 powerful skills. And if you are already a student, I strongly recommend that you watch this video over and over. You can review the course as well, and you can share everything that you learned in the comment section. Any form of engagement will be appreciated. Any form of support will be appreciated by MJ Lopez Media. And again, since it's my birth month, I'm trying to make everything special for you guys. So kahit nasa US ako ngayon, we still have uploads for you. And what I want for you is to manifest your goals and dreams. Because I know deep in my heart that you deserve to have a better life. You deserve to have a better future. You deserve to be happy. So yun lang guys, this is the end of the video. And always remember that everything good starts with a yes. And yes, my name is MJ Lopez and see you in the next episode.